Go figure. You want to hear my story, huh? Well, in that case, let me start by introducing myself. I'm a rabbit. The name's Stamp. Once they get to know me, most folks call me Rusty. Way back when, I was a husband. And after that, a father. Now, I'm just a regular, worn-out old rabbit. That's about all there is to say about me. What else is there to talk about? Junk is my friend. It's my life. It's the only thing I know. Even so, junk makes me laugh, cheers me up, and teaches me all kinds of useful things. What more could you ask for in a friend, am I right? That's right. It speaks to me. I don't mean out loud. Even if it could hear me talking to it, there's no way it would answer me, but it still speaks to me. It's chatty stuff, that junk. It talks to me in its own special way, pretty much non-stop. And I can hear those voices speaking to me. Nobody else knows what they're saying, but I do. That's what sets me apart from other folk, and makes me who I am. There's nobody else who understands the first thing about junk. So, guess I'd better start by teaching you the best way to get acquainted with junk. This is Smokestack Mountain. Long ago, before the age of rabbits, they say that beings called giants lived here. I come around here when I feel like digging for junk. I run a junk shop, but rust scrubbing is more of a hobby. There is so much buried here. I could probably spend the rest of my life digging and still not find it all. I picked out the very best pieces of junk that I found down here and assembled them into this thing I'm riding. Getting the chassis to look this good took a lot of time and effort. It was a labor of love. I call it... Hey, as long as I'm making formal introductions, let me walk you through Junkster's functions and how we collect junk. Go! Blast off! Well, look what do you think? They're pretty cute, huh? I dig them up and collect them. This is how my junk and I get along. I wake up in the morning, eat something, pilot this hunk of junk out to collect more junk all day, then go back to bed. I've been doing the same thing for, well, I don't know how many years it's been. Go! Blast off! Blast off! Let's go. Let's go. Blast off! My memory's getting fuzzy these days. There is one thing I know for sure. Sooner or later, I won't be Stamp anymore. Someday, it might be tomorrow, or next month, or even next year. But until... Blast off! Let's go. Go! Here's a good one. Oh? Well... Go! Blast off! Go! Let's go. Go. Blast off. Blast. Go. Let's go. Blast off. Go! Blast off! Go! Don't know what that says, but it looks like I could ride this down if I wanted to reach the lower levels. ruins are full of weird stuff like this. Who knows what it's really for? Might as well. That thing moves even faster than I expected. I like a good thrill ride as much as the next rabbit, but... Uh-oh. Looks like it didn't agree with poor Junkster. I'd better get it back to the garage for a tune-up. Looks like this way leads to the outside. Might as well head back from... That was a lot of work for such a small haul, but... Oh well. Some days, that's just how it goes. What a mess. Old Junkster got more banged up than I thought. I patched it up as well as I could for now, but a lot of its functions are still broken. I'm gonna need some fresh junk to use for replacement parts. It's a risky balancing act, but I guess I'll have to handle Junkster extra carefully while I collect the junk to fix it.
Excuse me. I wonder if you might help me? You don't happen to know a veteran rust grubber called Rusty Stamp who lives around here, do you? Or would you happen to be him?
Let's say I am. Who are you, jokers? And where'd you come from, huh?
We're the BBs. Crew of rust grubbers, just like yourself. My name's Anna. I'm in charge. And this is our sponsor, Nether.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Stamp.
This is Selma, the sword and shield of the team.
That's me.
This is Rex. She's young, but she's a very talented engineer.
Hi, I'm Rex. Nice to meet you, Gramps.
This is Fleming, the eyes and ears of the team.
Yo!
And this is Paul, the
Wait, what? What do you mean the comic relief?
So, what do you want with an old man like me?
Starting today, we'll be exploring Smokestack Mountain too. But first, there's something we wanted to... Oh, Rusty, do you know the cardinal rule of rust grubbing?
Finders keepers. Never swipe another rust grubber's find. You don't gotta tell me.
I'll bet. We just wanted to make sure you respect that rule. We hate getting in pointless fights, you see.
Yeah, you and me both. The last thing I want is to waste my time playing...
Thank you for your time, sir. I'm sure we could learn a lot from an experienced digger like you. We'll be in touch.
Outsiders coming to Smokestack Mountain to go rust grubbing, huh? That hasn't happened in a long... Young rabbits, full of spark and energy. They must be raring to get ahead of a washed... The daily grind around here was getting kind of boring. This old mountain could use a change of scenery. Alright, first things first. I'd better start digging here and try to find those parts I need for the repairs. Come to think of it, didn't Jed say something about the junk around here being good for restoring cars? That rubble up ahead, is that what he said to look out for? Might as well look for that. Car restoration is just a hobby. But it ought to be a good test of how well Junkster can still dig in this state. Whoa, whoa. That's not a good sign. Looks like Junkster is still under the weather. I'd better be more careful. Let's do this. I see. Interesting way to put it. The key is jumping down, as opposed to leaving a rabbit shit. If it's not too high, you can jump down. But if it is too high, it'll turn into a fall, and you'll get hurt. But don't worry. If that happens, just see if you can use the wall to slow your fall. Go! What the?
Help! Somebody help me!
Well, well. Smokestack Mountain seems pretty lively today.
Hello? Is somebody out there?
I could just leave him there. But I do come through here a lot. Passing a... Yeah. Stay put, all right?
What? I don't know who you are, but you sure have a dirty mouth. Huh. You speak to your mother like that?
Be a good little bunny and shut your trap. I'll have you dug out in a jiffy. And there we go. Hey, you're not dead, are you?
You're Rusty Stamp. Great, just great. Of all the rabbits to run into, it had to be you.
That's quite the attitude, kid. Considering I just saved your tail. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners?
I can't believe I owe this old fossil a favor. I'm a disgrace to the Blitz Bullets.
Oh. So the BB stands for Blitz Bullets. Yeah. You're doing a real pitiful job of living up to a name like that. A rabbit getting buried in a hole is like a monkey falling out of a tree. It's just plain pathetic. If you were just some ordinary rabbit, you could laugh it off. But you're a rust scrubber.
Rub it in, why don't you? Really kick me while I'm down. This is why I hate old rabbits. You're...
Paul! What are you doing down here, Paul?
Flemmy! Oh, now you find me! Why didn't I just keep my stupid mouth shut and wait?
I should have just kept on going and left you to rot. What a waste of effort. You ungrateful little
Oh, you're just a mean old bully with a foul mouth to boot. What's with...
That's enough, Paul. Come here. Honestly, I can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? I don't know exactly what happened, but it seems like you helped my little brother out of a jam. You're nicer than you look.
You're just as chatty as he is, huh? No need for thanks. Just give him a refresh. Being a team means keeping each other safe. Why team up if you're just gonna wander off alone and get bit?
Ouch. You're right. That's good advice from a veteran digger. I'll take it to heart. Come on, Paul. Let's go.
Wait up, Flemmy!
Huh. Chatting with other rabbits up here on Smokestack Mountain. Well, sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like I got sidetracked. Look at this. that's an improvement. Up we go. Huh? Up we go. Oh, hey. Is that the junk that Jed was talking about?
That looks really cool! Hey, let me see, let me see! Come on, give it here!
So much for never swipe another rust scrubber's fine.
And that goes over there. Hey! I'm still looking at that.
Sorry about her, Rusty Stamp. She doesn't mean any harm. She just...
You must be one of them BB folk, too.
Yep, I'm Soma, of the Burrowing Bears. The kid is Rex.
Burrowing? Aren't you the Blitz, somethings?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. I wasn't really paying...
She may not look like it, but this kid is a real junk expert. She's good at fixing stuff up, too. She's our secret weapon.
That's great and all, but you ought to do something about those sticky paws of hers. Before they...
I'll do that. Hey, Rex! Come here and apologize to Mr. Stamp.
Sorry. But that thing you found looks so cool. I just figured it'd be wasted on you, that's all.
You call that an apology? Imagine the looks on your parents' faces if they could hear you now.
My mom and dad, they're both dead, so I guess I can't introduce ya. Sorry about that.
Is that so?
You're apologizing to me too, Gramps? Guess that makes us square then, right? Oh hey, I saw something really rare a while ago. I stuck a transmitter on it so I could check it out later. You showed me something neat, so now it's my turn to give you something. This will show you where to look. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Good luck out there, Gramps.
Transmitter, huh? She's using some pretty Alright. Guess I'd better get going too. Let's find out just how... Go. Here's a good one. Whew. Looks like I can finally catch my breath.
How can I help you?
Aha! Found it. There's nothing like the thrill of... Once you've had enough of digging in the upper levels, you end up going deeper and deeper, chasing that thrill. Not even about finding useful things. It's the mystery that hooks ya. The more interesting things are, I guess you could call it a sense of adventure. This thing was probably used by the Giants back in their day. And it still works, even now. So I guess you can't really call this thing junk yet. Touching the screen should read. Looks like it's some kind of recording device. Useless for anything but storing data on it. And, well, it's still running, but doesn't look like there's much chance of finding anything intelligible on it. If you can't read what's stored on it, does that make it useless junk? Nah, you can't decide. Even if it's useless, it could be fun to play around with. It still functions, and that's the main thing. In other words, you can still record new entries on it. I could input something like, "Hey, I'm Stamp." Like that. I guess it rephrases things in a funny way when it records them. It's just a worthless old doodle pad. But it's still kinda exciting, isn't it? Tinkering with the same machine that the ancient Believe it or not, you can find machines like this all over the place. If you search in areas where rabbits don't live. It seems like they were designed to keep working long after all these other machines had stopped. I don't have any proof, but I figure they must be equipped with some kind of... Apparently, they're called DTAMs. Somebody wrote that on them, anyway. I've read it. It's a little soon to be heading home already, isn't it? Let's